White leftists are not our allies.
This Roslyn person might be the dumbest head up ass projection artist of all time that I've ever seen.
Wow.
Like everything that they are, they just project onto everyone else.
These people had to make up lies to kind of paint this picture that I was just some racist Asian woman saying that white people couldn't do this, white people can't do that.
You are a racist fucking Asian person. Holy shit. What are you talking about?
I'll start from like the very beginning. Back in August 2021, it was my nephew's birthday. We were in the second year of the pandemic. I was, at my desk scrolling, and I was on urbanoutfitters.com. I saw this cookbook titled Dumplings and Noodles. It was about Asian like steamed buns and Asian noodles and all that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. It was like, oh, this is interesting. Like maybe I can get an idea from it.
I remember this story vividly.
Yes.
The internet lost their minds over this for a while.
Yes.
But then I saw the author's name, Pippa Middlehurst. That doesn't sound like an Asian woman.
Go Pippa!
No Pippa.
Look, obviously related to Harry Potter.
How dare you?
What are you talking? Look at that face. This is Harry Potter's sister.
Wow.
You don't think so?
Wow.
Look, it's not an insult.
You think all Brit bongers look the same?
It's not an insult. I mean, it looks like she's Hufflepuff to me. I'm thinking it's my soulmate here.
That sounds like a white lady from Britain. So in that context, I was just kind of like, not again. Like, why is this such a common occurrence where I'll try to look for something like about Asian food and it's like these white people kind of like presenting their expertise. So me being me, like I just kind of took a screenshot and like a screenshot of...
Do you know why that is? Because I thought about this when this came up. I was like, why is that? Why is it the ambassador of some other culture, like sharing the culture? Seems pretty intuitive.
Because to make it easier for non-Asian audiences to digest, maybe? I don't know what you're...
Well, I just feel like it's like you're sharing another culture with your culture.
Oh, right.
So it just seems like totally intuitive. Like they're the ambassador of this. Like I've discovered this interesting new culture that I would like to share with you, my culture.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make sense?
It does. But also, I mean, okay, so the person that's talking, Roslyn here, is a super ultra bigot racist piece of shit. Okay. And this idea that like, oh, you can only try to write a cookbook about food that relates to your ethnicity is insane.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, well, if it was an authentic Asian cookbook, wouldn't it be in Japanese or Chinese?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like,
yeah,
why is it even in English?
Right. And, you have this woman who, when you look at her, according to her little bio in the book, I think it said that she's like been a chef for like 15 years or something.
Right.
And she went to a specific school in China where they teach you how to make handmade noodles. And it's funny, I actually pulled up videos of this school in China, and it's like really fucking like it's like those places that look so ghetto, you're like, this must be where the masters are made, because it looks so ghetto.
Wow. Interesting.
Like you see all these like people like living in these like really Spartan dormitories. Wow. And they're like standing at these very Spartan tables and they're all like hand rolling noodles and shit. And apparently this woman went to fucking school there. And it's like, I don't know. I think if you, been cooking for 15 years and went to a special school in China to learn how to make noodles, I think you can write a fucking book on noodles. I don't care what race you are.
Yeah, I don't gatekeeping the race thing is really weird.
Well, it's just racist. It's not weird. It's just racist. Fucking racist assholes.
Well, I guess if you're in a non-racist universal culture, then it is weird.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's very, I get it. It's just very regressive.
Mm-hmm.
The author and put it on my Twitter and kind of laughed at it.
So Roslyn isn't just like a random person on Twitter. Right. They have written articles for Vice or something called Bitch Media.
Roslyn wrote for Bitch Media?
Shockingly.
Wow.
Yes. They've written for the Toronto Star. They have an agent that they list in their Twitter bio. Okay, so there's someone that has some kind of audience or some kind of writing cred. It's not just like a random person on Twitter.
Mm.
And they're trying to do this lie. They're like, it was just I was high and it was my cousin's birthday and it was like 2 a.m. and I just put a shit post because I thought it was funny. It was just a funny little shit post. That's all it was, right?
Right.
Now, I don't know, and they keep saying it. So usually when I hear the word shit post, okay, what that generally means is that someone puts a post that's not serious, but is like a low effort, not serious post that's designed to like piss people off,
Right.
provoke people.
Okay.
Like, that's what a shit post is. Okay. That's not what this was, because Rosalind tweets out, "Why did a white woman write a cookbook about dumplings and noodles?" And she puts the name of the book and the picture of the book, and then she puts the picture of the person's face.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, she's trying to white shame her.
Right. And this was when we've known there have been many instances of this in the past that Rosalind is aware of, where people have done this for authors and they've actually got the author book removed from certain places being sold.
Right.
So the idea that this was just a shitpost and that Rosalind wasn't aware that by doing this, this person that she's never fucking met, this Pippa Middlehurst person, could actually get in trouble. Her book could get pulled from whatever is being sold. People could try to boycott her. Like, she's pretending like that wasn't the intention or the possibility of her stupid tweet.
Yeah, I think she's lying, Sitch. I think that was the intention. I think she wanted to cancel somebody.
Yes.
For
This
cultural appropriation.
This is an example of someone trying to cancel someone, and then it backfires, and then they fucking cry about it like a little bitch.
Like a little tiny sniveling bitch.
Yes, exactly. They're like, "Oh, I just tried to cancel someone, and then the mob came for me. Oh, how dare! Oh, I'm the victim. It was just a joke. I didn't mean it."
Right. I just accused her of racism. And now everyone's accusing me of racism.
Oh my God. What cruel irony is this?
How terrible. Look at all the white Asian food lovers that are attacking me.
What a shock. People like dumplings and noodles. Oh my God. You know, and it's funny because I did a Twitter search for posts for Rosalind, where I just typed in just for posts that had the word white in them.
Oh no.
So normally if you did this for a random person, you would probably think that like the majority of times white would be used, it would be nothing to do with like white people or white skin color. Just be like, there's mentioning the color white for a white car or something, like something that has nothing to do with race. Right?
Often tweet about white cars, but yeah.
There you go. But so when I did this for her, like almost every tweet was some complaint about white people.
No way.
White, yes. Like overwhelmingly, you know, hundreds of tweets complaining about white people. And here's one of them I found. This was the day after, or it was 2 days after her noodle tweet. She said, "The identity of white women is rooted in the politics of toxic, malignant resentment. The goal isn't liberation or equitable, just a just and compassionate society. They participate in cycles of consumption and violence because all they want to do is destroy."
What a bitch.
So she just said all white women their identity is rooted specifically in being toxic and resentful, which is some massive cope projection.
Well, not only that, they have a predisposition towards violence, emotional violence, if not physical violence.
And want to destroy everything.
Yeah.
This Rosalind person might be the dumbest head up ass projection artist of all time that I've ever seen.
Wow.
Like everything that they are, they just project onto everyone else.
Wow.
Anyway, this person is very racist.
Yeah, this happens a lot. A lot of racist women.
Nasty DMs. The discourse reached like Jesse Single Twitter. It reached John Kay. It reached Barry Weiss. I was on the Daily Mail because I apparently said it's racist to eat noodles, which I obviously didn't. Russia Today covered the whole thing.
You said it was racist for white people to make and sell noodles.
Right.
I mean, that's just as bad.
The Babylon Bee covered it. The who's who of the far right transphobe Twitter. Obviously, it reached the white streamer corner of Twitter, where Vosh had started circulating this meme that said Pippa Middlehurst was actually an Asian adoptee, and that's why she was publishing this cookbook. These people had to make up lies to kind of paint this picture that I was just some racist Asian woman, saying that white people couldn't do this, white people can't do that.
You are a racist fucking Asian person. Holy shit. What are you talking about? You're so racist. You're ultra racist. You're the biggest racist of racisms.
We're talking armband racist. I mean, yeah.
You said the identity of white women is rooted in the politics of toxic resentment, and that all they want to do is destroy.
Yeah.
But I'm not racist.
You're
What the
basically
fuck?
making a biologically essentialist argument for white women.
Yes. This person is a piece of shit.
White leftists are not our allies. They are not our...
I
like
love this.
that?
This is like a comedic reveal in a movie. You hear that?
Yeah.
White lefties, get out of here, you whiteys. Crackers gotta go.
Yeah.
Get out.
They are not for liberation. They are for their own profit and for building their own social capital and positioning themselves as the experts, as the they're like this whole thing has just made me realize that like white people are not serious.
It's so wild how like this video is on YouTube and this video is promoted by other people. And it's like this is just a blatant racism on this video. It's so in your face. It's not even hidden. It's not even subtle. There's no dog whistles. It's just, white people bad, white people bad, white people bad. And it's like, okay, I guess it's fine. I guess it's allowed, right?
It's all
Like,
stereotype. It really
yes,
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like imagine if there was a person who was making a video that was about like, all black people are criminals, all black people are this, all black people are that. They'll get,
They get
yeeted
the
off of
platform
YouTube.
immediately. Yeah.
Right. They'll get yeeted off of YouTube in an instant. But this is just whatever.
Yeah.
It's
It's
fine.
so weird. All white people are just greedy, self-interested, self-serving narcissists. Sitch, I mean, it's science.
I know. People's equals are, so it's fine. It's totally fine.
The only thing they're serious about is this like individualist need to be visible, basically. To be the funniest in the room, to be the most, progressive in the room. It just kind of made me realize that this is just like a facade to them. This is just a game. They have no like actual stakes in the game. Like it's basically like this is like the idea of like liberation.
I don't understand Soul Bunny's editing. Soul Bunny like edited like every in-between sentence that the person had like earlier that made it look edited, but they kept in this like this is like 5 seconds of her just stumbling and looking up. She kept all that in.
Right.
Is not something that they're really thinking of. They're basically just treating this like as a sport or something like that. Once their feelings are hurt, like once they get their feelings hurt.
I think I understand what's happening here.
Yeah.
I understand what's happening here. Rosalind is Canadian, and she's very upset that if you heard her without seeing her, she sounds like the whitest motherfucker on the planet.
She does, yeah. White girl all the way. Look, she
It's
shops at Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, see, even it's funny because she's I don't know where in Canada she's from, but she sounds like not just white, but she sounds like almost like a valley girl from California.
She does, yeah, big time.
There's kind of the what is it, like the upward inflection at the end of the sentence, almost. So almost everything ends with like a question.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, that's really what she's just mad that people have perceived her that way her whole life. Made her bitter.
I'm trying to work out her stereotype for white people. I've got fragile, greedy,
Yep.
selfish,
Yep.
self-interest.
Yep. Racist.
Oh yeah, racist.
Colonizer.
Good one.
Revert to their whiteness, like in the snap of a finger, like, and like God forbid, like I show a bit of vulnerability and like show my emotions about everything, and like when it comes to like when it comes to like women of color like pointing out anything that's wrong with the world, we're always angry, we're always like hysterical, we're always like irrational. And especially when it comes to like making fun of white women, like it's like we've committed this like this cardinal sin. Like don't make fun of white women. Like you're gonna make us look bad. And it's like I don't care. Like
what expired this segment was me watching.
The leftists are saying, "Hey, look, it's our brand to be anti-racist," and you're kind of fucking that up a bit here.
I don't care.
It's just like I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. It's not helping me personally. Why do I care?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I'm not selfish, by the way.
What is that? Greedy, selfish, fragile,
right?
Racist. Huh? This stereotype could fit multiple people, I feel. Hi, you just listened to a clip from the Sitch and Adams show. If you like what you heard, you can listen to our live show right here on this channel on Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you want, you can super chat us. We read $20 and up super chats on the show and then do a follow-up stream on the following Tuesday where we read the rest of the unread super chats and interact with fans of the show. Subscribe to this channel right here to listen to the live show or to listen to more of our awesome clips.